After picking up a narrow 1-0 win over Amel in our last battle, the Miami Palafins are coming into this Week 8 matchup versus Viz and his Mediteterrean Mimikyus with high expectations, looking to claim a third win in a row and keep up the chase in the playoffs. Viz has a very, very scary team, highlighted by the fact that he does have a boatload of psychic type offense on his team with Iron Crown, Iron Leaves, his main Terror Captain, Armor Rouge, and Ndidi, and he has a bunch of other setup options with Galarian Moltres, and even stuff like Veluza if he wants to use Fillet Away in sort of some setup strategy. So, with how Viz's team is and how he normally plays, he plays very, very offensively with setup offense on the main threshold for him. So my game plan for this week is I cannot play defensively, I cannot be bulky in anything of the sort. I have to match Viz's offense with my own offense, and it just comes down to who can set up and position themselves in a place where they can win in the end game. So that's what this team is all about for this week. Starting things off here, you see the Terrakion set. We are Sword Stance, Dual Stab, Endure with Salak Berry. This ensures that after if I'm able to get up a Sword Stance, I can Endure, get to 1 HP. This ensures that I am faster than a speed boosted Iron Leaves if it is a booster energy speed stat, and I can just fire off Stone Edges or Close Combats depending on what he decides to Terrasilize into. There's just a very straightforward Terrakion set, nothing much else to say about that. Then we have a Choice Scarf Incineroar, which is designed to catch more of his other offense off guard. For example, if it's not bulky, I can knock out Armor Rouge with Knockoff, I can knock out Iron Crown, with Flare Blitz, and then I have U-Turn for momentum. It also gives me a way of dealing with the Iron Leaves. If the Iron Leaves hasn't terrored yet, or he wants to save his Terra for a better situation, I can U-Turn. I am faster than Iron Leaves if it's not booster energy speed, and then I have Parting Shot as my last move, which allows me to not only keep momentum up, but it gives me a way to set up with the rest of my mons. Next up, we have another Choice Scarf user, and that is our Choice Scarf Floatzel. This gives me a means of being able to be faster than a booster energy speed Iron Leaves without having to rely solely on Terrakion. Depending on the Terra, most likely expecting it to be like Terra Ground, like most people have brought into me so far this season. If it's Terra Ground Iron Leaves and he feels like he is in a position where he can stay in if he's set up already, I can go into my Floatzel, click Wave Crash, and knock it back out. Other than that though, I have Crunch specifically here for Veluza. I have to respect that thing. Ice Spinner for the Galarian Moltres, and then Flip Turn is there for momentum. But let's not stop there with the offense, as for the first time we are bringing a not physically defensive Skull Chilly Reception Future Sight Slowking. We are bringing Trick Room, Weakness Policy Slowking. This is my anti-tech, not really a tech, but this is my way of ensuring that his speed, like the Iron Leaves, the Iron Crown with Agility, Armor Rouge with weak armor doesn't get out of hand, and this gives me another backup potential win condition just in case my Terrakion doesn't have the ability to get the job done. So with these three moves, Surf, Ice Beam, and Fire Blast, I hit everything on Viz's team for neutral or super effective damage, with the exception being Veluza. But I feel comfortable enough to the point where I can weaken a Veluza enough with the rest of my mons, where I don't feel like Veluza will be that much of a factor. Especially considering how offensive my team is this week, I don't really feel like there's a situation where he can set up with Veluza that freely. Unless he finds a situation to catch me in a locked move with my Floatzel or my Incineroar. Other than that, the investment lets me guarantee take a +2 Leaf Blade from Iron Leaves, and the rest is put in a special defense to guarantee take stuff like Energy Ball from Armor Rouge. Then we have our Rabombi. Very straightforward Quiver Dance set with the Rabombi. Dual Stab is really all I need against his team, unless he Terrasilises his his Iron Leaves into a Steel type, but I myself am Terra Steel as a good defensive measure for his 4 Psychic type Pokemon. Between Bug Buzz and Moon Blast, I didn't really need anything else, and the 4th move I have here is Reflect. Reflect just gives me a means of making things easier to set up on his physical threats, mainly the Iron Leaves for the most part, and to an extent the Golurk. And then I have Terra Steel, as I mentioned. This gives me a backup means of dealing with his very annoying Psychic type Pokemon, and it allows me to better take on the Galarian Moltres in a pinch. And then for the last mon, we are bringing, once again, it came in clutch last week versus Amo, bringing it again this week. Double Dance, Registeel, Iron Defense, Amnesia, Rest, Body Press, or Chesto Berry. This is just a lot more physically defensive than the last week. This just gives me a means of being able to take hits better from stuff like the Iron Leaves, like being able to live like Terra Blast Ground. I can take 2 Terra Blast Grounds, especially if I can match his Sword Dance with my Iron Defenses. Then, if he lowers his defensive with close combat, then I can do even more damage with my Body Presses. If he doesn't bring Mischievous, then this set becomes a lot more problematic in the long run. And of course, Amnesia is just there to take hits better from the Iron Crown if it's boosted any special attack with like Focus Blast or Calm Minds, whatever the case may be. So that's going to be a team for this week, and with that out of the way, let's head on over to the battle. Alright guys, here we are with week number 8 of Low Tier Mayhem Season number 2. We are taking on Viz and his Mediteterrean Mimikyus. He did not bring Armarouge, thank God. We do see Regitrago, the Indeedee, the Hisuian Decidueye, the Carbink, and the Terra Stellar Iron Leaves. And we see the Iron Crown as well. So I'm expecting that to be just a simple Suicide lead Carbink. It's the only mon on his team that gets access to Stealth Rock. I think I just get greedy and just lead off with my Registeel. The way I see things going, this is going to be a very fast-paced game because my team is very, very offensive. But I am very thankful he did not bring Armarouge. I thought he would try to force the issue with Armarouge, but thankfully he did not do that. I contemplated a lot with this team. It's very, very offensive. Like, I have a lot of setup on here, so it's just going to be a very offensive versus offensive matchup. We do see the Carbink lead. That's totally fine. Let's just go straight for... Let's Body Press first. Yeah, get up your rocks, I don't care. Honestly speaking, I do not care. Iron Defense. I just Body Press first to break the Sturdy. The potential Sturdy. And he's going to withdraw. Sasuke's going to come out, which is the Hisuian Decidueye. See, so he can go for triple arrows here, I guess. I don't really have the best of switch-ins to this thing, so I'm just going to Body Press again. Like, getting rid of this helps out my Floatzel in the long term. So he's going to pull a double here. into Krillin. Straight indeedy. To get the terrain up. That's fine. And we're just gonna straight knock it out. Nice. Alright, so first kill of the game goes to Registeel. Gohan will come out, which is the Iron Crown. Get the Psychic Seed, or Booster Energy, so we're going to boost its special attack. We will Amnesia. I'm not going to think too much about this. I'm just going to attack, just do what I can, set up him. He's going to unfortunately miss a Focus Blast. So, yeah, that's really, really bad. Amnesia again. Misses Focus Blast again. Iron Defense. As he misses for the third time. So the way how this works is the expected number of hits for Focus Blast, it's supposed to be 5 out of 8. He's missed 3 in a row, so he's bound to get 1 eventually. Or not. As I dodged a 4th Focus Blast in a row. So now we body press. He has to hit 1 now. There it is. For all the good that's going to do him. For all the good that does for Viz. I'm really sorry, man. Like, straight up, I am dead ass sorry. Like, I know last season I hit 4 Focus Blasts in a row with Zoroark, but my god, man, this is rough. Like, this is just straight up rough. Goes for Reflect. Okay. Body Press is still a 2 at KO. Body Press again. Fire Fang. No burn. Regidrago goes down. So that's 3 kills, Registeel. Psychic Terrain goes away. Pick Leo. Okay, in comes the leaves. Quark Drive activates. Gets the speed boost. Body Press. And we're on to see Terra Stellar. SD up. Yeah, I think he has to like SD like what, 1 more time? Close combat. Not going to kill. So that's going to be a 4th kill for Registeel. And all he has left is the Decidueye and the Carbink. Alright, in comes the Decidueye again. I go for rest here. Did he have Whirlwind? Oh, he's just slower. Okay, never mind. I was like, why is my Registeel faster than the Decidueye? But I guess it doesn't matter now. And it's Life Orb. Body Press. I was like, why was I faster? Down goes the Decidueye, and yeah. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got super lucky this game with all those Focus Blast misses, and I'm really sorry about this. I am legitimately sorry that this happened to Viz. Like, this is the worst way possible to lose a game. But I desperately needed this just to ensure that I had a means of... He's gonna go out on his own terms. I am... That's still a kill for Registeel, but my god. That's still a kill for Registeel. So, yeah. That's going to be the game, guys. We 6-0'd. We definitely needed this win. I did not think it would happen this freaking quick. Just lead Registeel, set up, and win. I just knew I had to set up before he did. Because he is very good at setting up and just destroying people. But yeah, it really just came down to the fact that he missed 4 Focus Blasts in a row. I would never have been able to do what I did had those Focus Blasts connected. He would have been in a much better position. But yeah, Iron Defense, Body Press, Amnesia, Registeel, once again, back-to-back weeks, guys. It helped me versus Amel, and now it has 6-0'd. Technically speaking, it got 5 kills, but the Misty Explosion is a kill for Registeel. So we win 6-0, we are 5-3 plus 8 differential heading into the final week of the regular season, taking on Necrostevo. GG to Viz. I am super sorry about the hacks that happened in this game, man, because his team was so ridiculously hard to prep for, and I did not feel comfortable whatsoever with most of this stuff, and I never got to show it off. But yeah, again, I really do want to apologize, because I don't like relying on luck to ascertain how a game turns out. But yeah, that's how Pokemon is, man. I don't want to make excuses again, but yeah, it's just very unfortunate how things went in this game. But anyway, check out Viz in the description down below. Check out all the goals taking part in low tier Mayhem, and we have 1 week to go in the regular season, guys. Hopefully we could end on a banger, end on a 6-3 note, and lock up a spot in playoffs potentially. So yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the video. Feel free to leave a like, drop a comment, click the subscribe button if you guys are new, and yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next time, this is Tone signing out for now. Peace out.